matters that would be personal. Senator Wambua.
So thank you, Chair. Apology to the governor. He says he's feeling unwell. The only saving grace, Chair, is that I keenly listened to the introductions from the team that the governor has come with. I've seen in most cases that governors don't necessarily actually respond to all the queries that are raised directly. They have responsible officers. And when I peruse through the audit report, I think all the officers that are responsible for the areas that audit queries have been raised are here. Chair, we are operating within the constraints of constitutional timelines. The governor is here as a CEO, but he is also accompanied by technical people who can respond to the audit queries. I don't want to go into the details of the sickness because you have guided us properly, but I want to take note, judicial note, I guess, of the fact that the member of the County Assembly of Nyamira accompanying the governor was also raising the same issue of postponement. And as a human being, I may be tempted to draw a nexus between the request made by the County Assembly of Nyamira and the request being made by the governor. Chair, I propose that we proceed because we have technical people who can respond to these queries. I thank you, Chair.
Let me hear from Senator Sifuna.
You know, Chair, as you've said, this is a difficult conversation because none of us here is a doctor, can be able to ascertain the veracity of the claims by a governor. But Governor, you must appreciate the circumstances in which this committee is operating. We don't want you to have an episode here. I think, Chair, just from a human position, personally, I have things I wanted to say, Governor, but today I will give you the benefit of doubt. Because some of your colleagues, the way they've been behaving and treating this committee, we hope and pray to God that you get well, Governor. But at least in terms of just to assuage some of our suspicions, maybe, Chair, we can request that the governor attends to a hospital here in Nairobi, and then privately between the two of you, we can know the status of the governor if he's willing to or able or healthy enough to attend tomorrow or the day after, because we have a very brief period within which we need to complete this process. We don't want to appear inhumane. Then the danger of continuing, Honorable Wambua, you know, these bodies we have, can collapse or worse, and we don't want that to be on our hands. So let him go and seek medical treatment, and then, Chair, between the two of you, you can establish if we can proceed tomorrow. That would be my view.
Senator Gachagua.
Chair, you know, we invited the governor. We invited the governor. The governor is the entity. As much as I would want to buy what Senator Wambua just alluded to, we have some timelines. We may not be able to interrogate the technocrats. It has never happened before. Let's give governor time to go and seek some medication. Actually, he has demonstrated some very positive engagement even appearing before us. Though he has confided to others this could be sudden, it's a good engagement. You know, I am not a doctor, but I can clearly see that the doctor is in pain. Let's give him time to go and seek some medication. Yeah, you can see somebody who is in pain. Let's give him another day, Chair.
Okay.
The other technocrat may not be able to.
Let's avoid diagnosis by eyes. Let's just focus on the technical issues. Senator Maruma.
Yeah, maybe just to comment that the governor came ready to engage just by looking at the delegation that has come with the governor. And what the governor has done is not unprecedented. One used to be in the public service. At times you'll say, let me go to work. I'm not feeling so well, but let me just go and try. But when you reach your workstation, you feel like, maybe I may not be able to work, so I need to see a doctor. I think that's what has happened to the governor, that he was ready to engage. He has arrived here with the delegation, good to go, but then he feels he should see a doctor. I think we should allow him to see the doctor. If it was possible to engage with the CECs, again, that is something that's unprecedented. We're not able to engage with the CECs. I know they are the people who have prepared these reports, and they are really qualified to engage with us. But without the governor, somebody who can take responsibility, then we might not engage. Given the strict timelines, if the governor would feel like we can do 2 or 3 paragraphs, so be it. But you're the one who knows how you're feeling. So if you feel you can't proceed, we would not push you. But I should just want, in this environment that you're operating on, where some governors have elected not to come, I would really want you to congratulate you for coming, for trying, despite the fact that you're indisposed. Those would be my observations here.
Thank you. Any other comment? I think, yes, OAG?
Thank you, Chairman. I was consulting the regional auditors, and what is coming out clearly is that even before this meeting, there was no deep engagement on the issues, trying to scrutinize the response given by the client. There's no adequate preparation. So the client did not avail themselves to be able to explain the responses for the auditor to be able to prepare a brief. You realize even in the morning we're still struggling to do the final brief in the morning. So my request would be, even if they were to get another date, then they must avail themselves to the auditors to be able to discuss the issues. If the issues on projects, let them take the auditors around to be able to see those projects, and so that we have a proper preparation. Thank you, Chairman.
Okay, so we'll take note of that, but I think we just need to deal with the matter raised in the preliminary contribution by the governor. The governor, under oath, has informed this committee that he needs to seek medical attention. We have asked whether it is something documented or it's a sudden onset. He has confirmed that it is a sudden onset. I am not a medical doctor, but even if I was one, I would not want to proceed with a witness who requires medical attention. So what then must be urgent, and what we must allow to happen, is for the witness to seek medical attention, and then once we have a good report from the medical officers, then we can proceed. Article 47 requires administrative action to be fair, and we went ahead and came up with the Fair Administrative Action Act. And in Article 47, administrative action should be expeditious, should be efficient, should be lawful, should be reasonable, and should be procedurally fair. The question would be, if you are to proceed with an interrogation of a chief executive officer who needs medical attention, which he has stated under oath, would that meet the requirements of Article 47? Would that meet the requirements of the Act? Would that align with common law? Would that align with the rules of natural justice? I am convinced that where a witness pleads in disposition, then the jury or the jurors must allow time for the witness to seek medical attention. It is on that basis only that we shall adjourn this meeting. And we will need to do it quickly because we don't want a situation to unravel before our eyes. But we must also say that you have done well to present yourself before the Senate. We have had cases where governors just write a letter saying that they're unwell and they don't show up. Sometimes governors call us from hospital. They check themselves in on the day of an appearance. So it must go on record that you have done the right thing, despite the health challenges that you might have, to appear before the Senate. And perhaps that would be indicative that you are keen on accounting for the resources that have been sent to Nyamira County. Accountability is individual. There's nothing collegiate around accountability. We never disburse money to the Council of Governors. We disburse money to the 47 county governments. In this division of revenue, we as senators will continue fighting, even for counties to get 500 billion. But the basic principle is this: we will not allow a county to draw money when it has not accounted for what it has received before. That is a basic principle of public finance. If you have not done it in 10 years, we are going to do it this time. So, Governor, we pray that you get quick attention, and we will set a new date. Definitely, you must appear before us, because that's part of that accountability, for us to unlock additional resources for the next financial year. In the meantime, take seriously what the Auditor General has said, that it might appear as if there was little cooperation between your officers and their office. So make sure that when we give you a new date, that conversation is not going to arise. So, honorable members, if we are indeed concerned about the health status of the governor, then I think we should not go beyond this point. Governor, go get medical attention. The people of Nyamira need you. Your family needs you. The people of Kenya needs you. I think Nyamira has had the bad luck of losing a governor in office. We pray that that is not going to happen, and that is not going to happen under our watch. So, unless there is any other observation, or Governor, unless there's something you want to add?
I am not dying.
Yeah, that's why I want you out of here, so that you get a doctor to treat you. So I think with that, the meeting is adjourned. We will meet again on Thursday at 9:30 a.m. And Sergeant at Arms, please make sure that the governor is escorted. If necessary, you can call an ambulance to take him to hospital.
Chair noted.
Thank you.
Thank you.